Okay. Hmm. Ugh. Hello? Vic? Ellie? Dead fish. Okay. Ugh. Weird. Hello? Is anybody home? Didn't they say they had a butler? Didn't they say they had to introduce me to the butler? I'll be angry. Ooh, that's right. Is it this way? Hello? No. Oh, it was this way, wasn't it? It's that way, yeah, because off to the side. Is it this one then? I don't remember my way around here. Oh boy. Hello? Okay. So this would be the perfect time for light bulb. Yes. Maybe I'm misremembering.
What
Oh.
the fuck?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Vic called. And I could not remember.
I didn't think to wait for you at the portal. Okay, yeah, sure.
It's okay. It's
this
Victor.
way. There's
I'm
slip like
pretty
candles. You
used to
kind of
it.
have to like reach your way in. Don't worry, it'll be fixed. You have to just kind of reach.
Oh, okay. See, I thought maybe that was the right way, but maybe not. I don't know. I couldn't quite recall. It's been
okay.
a little bit since I was here.
Yeah, I don't know why he called you. I don't even know. Okay.
Oh, did he not tell you I was... Oh. I'm sorry for intruding.
He was out. No, it's okay. He brought more people back.
Oh, okay.
Ion and Curry are here too. He brought those two home. So, I don't know what the deal is. So I guess we're in the same boat.
What? Oh boy. Hopefully nothing bad.
I feel like he would fill me in if there was something bad.
Oh, the butler, is that still an issue? I was a little worried, if I started wandering through your house that, some random person would show up that I've never met before and they'd be very upset with me and, not exactly looking to cause trouble.
Considering you don't have blood, it might not be an issue. I don't know.
Yeah, kind of, Never had
A
that.
special case. I'm sure it's fine. And if it's not fine, you can blame me. I don't care.
I don't know. Just, you know, if they knock me into bits, just glue me back together. That's all I ask.
You have the blind person put you back together. I'll do that.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle, right? You know, you gotta feel it out.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Just get Vic to help.
Yeah, sure.
So, how have you been?
Fine. Pretty fucking uneventful.
Ugh, bored, I guess, huh?
My kids learn fast, though. Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. Whoa.
Hey, I know you got a real
I'm gonna go.
This is a very important conversation.
The manor's extra haunted today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, the manor's extra haunted.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah, it's extra haunted.
Weird ringtones right
How come
here.
you gonna text her and then just leave her to like wander in the basement?
It's okay.
I had faith she would find the mirror.
Well, she found the mirror, but then she didn't
I
find
remember
anything
the
else
mirror
because this
stuff, but
house
it's been
is
a little
labyrinth.
while.
I'm gonna stay quiet
so
in case there's more ghosts.
know.
I'm just gonna sit down on the ground over here.
Nice.
I love your ghosts.
So,
I think they're pretty cool.
Thanks for coming.
Sure, I wasn't doing anything.
You might want to sit for this one. By the way,
Yeah, okay.
it's one of those.
Oh boy, my favorite. Hey, Curry, here
No,
I
it's
am.
okay.
Apologies, the manor is a bit haunted. You may hear voices.
Screams of the day.
I sure hope so.
Great. Ghosts, my favorite.
You may need to start over, Curry, with Arbor and Ellie here.
Of course. So I recently went on an excursion in hell to fetch a blacksmithing recipe with Percy and Kleptus. During my search, I had come across a particular area. A shadow temple. Through this temple, I've learned many things.
Okay.
I found the whereabouts of Mundus's army.
That was... okay.
By the end of that temple, I fought a demon. That demon possessed my father's memories. When I defeated this demon, the memories came surging through my mind. Events 300 years ago. All flashed within a couple of seconds. Arbor, you were there too. As well as Miss Ellie too.
It is feasible to be granted such visions of another, especially one close, like a bloodline connection, through magical means or otherwise. It is curious that you would happen upon this demon who had such memories. Or perhaps it wasn't a coincidence. Maybe your father left a trail for you. A very difficult trail. Or this demon was otherwise connected to him.
I just wish I knew what he was trying to do. What he was trying to show me. All of my father's anger, hatred, love, despair. I felt it all.
Okay. So what do we take away from this? Or what should we assume by this now being a possibility? That there are supposed breadcrumbs out there that your father's probably left help. And if I've got 300-year-old connections, probably I got connections out there too. Should I go start looking?
You are not.
Connections?
There are similarities, sure, but I've seen many people that look just like me on the street.
What, really?
I'm sure it's nothing. Other blonde men.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish I knew what my father was doing. Why is he leaving me a trail to follow?
Is he leaving you a trail?
Why is-
Do you know
If
it's him?
it is a trail,
That's what I was gonna say. Are you sure
Right.
it's him? I mean,
I hate to say it, but this demon could have killed your father, eaten his memories.
That was my thought.
Mm-hmm.
That is a possibility.
Bait? I know there's a lot of that going around, at least.
I'm not sure. I'm truly not so sure. But there are more questions than answers now.
Here's my other sentiment. Right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys were raised your entire lives pretty much above ground, right? Not in hell. Even though hell pretty much
Yes.
ran through your household.
Yes, we were raised on the ground, yes.
Okay, alright, so if you're gonna leave the memories, the first clue is in hell. Where are the rest of them? Are they scattered all throughout hell? Are some of them here in the material plane? Are you gonna have to jump back and forth between the two? What even could you potentially use as a compass to find more clues? Are there more clues? Is this the only clue that you probably left you, if it even is your father at this point?
If it even is a clue or just happenstance.
Exactly. This could be, for all intents and purposes, just a projection of a creature. A deception.
At the very least, I will agree, though, it is odd that it would have memories. How did it get a hold of them? My best guess would be
That's what I
that
wanna make
maybe
sure
it came across him and attacked him or something, stole them, or, worst case scenario.
I don't know.
But
I
I don't really know how
I'm
much of
not
this
sure.
stuff works. Demons and memories and...
My father is not one to be outdone so easily.
I mean,
No offense. Go ahead.
I don't want to say that he couldn't hold his own, but at the same time, he did die. And he was in hell. We have no idea what sort of state he was in when he got there, if he did get there. Who knows? There's a good chance he's anywhere. Whatever's left of him. If there's anything left of him.
He's out there.
Okay. All right, then sure. Let's operate under the hypothesis that he is alive. 1. And that 2, he is out there, right? There being the unknown factor. What layer of hell did you get your clue in?
The fifth layer.
We'll call it. Okay.
That deep.
Yeah. That deep.
That's a lot to have to go.
I'm sorry.
So how do you suppose to... That is a lot to have to go through. 1, we would have to check the entirety of the prime material to make sure that he's not still here in the material plane, even though whatever instance was left down at the 5th layer. And then on top of that, you'd also have to manage to go through each one of those layers and cover those layers, not to mention probable other layers, considering the possibility that you didn't find him in the location that you found the clue. How do you suppose you go about searching for more answers?
The best way.
Carefully,
that I know
mind you.
how. The best thing that our family is known for. I have to keep fighting. Eventually, I will find my answer.
If indeed this is a clue and not an illusion that this demon cast on you to prey on your mind, then I would research whatever demon it is or was. If it had any sort of faction, if it was in servitude to any master, any archdevil or demon, and then go from there. Do you know what type of demon it was?
In all of the demons I have fought over the years, I have never fought one quite like that one.
No. But I do know that, Mundus, that name, I remember it. Your father mentioned it a few times, wanting to kill that specific demon of that name. Said he had some sort of beef with him. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I mean, it is kind of interesting, at the very least, that some sort of high lord demon, whatever the heck he was, Mundus, just so happens to have a demon of some sort in his servitude that is carrying memories of your father. Maybe also looking further into this specific demon would be a good idea. Maybe they'd have answers.
Maybe.
Or at least maybe one of their followers might.
Yeah.
I don't know.
maybe.
I don't really know how demon stuff works all that well.
But no matter what,
Mhm.
I have to keep fighting.
Would they use the information that they've collected out of curiosity? See where I'm getting at?
I think they're searching for something, possibly.
And I hope
They'll
it's
just look at
not.
some of these.
And I hope it's not, looking. Because there's one right there, and there, and there, this whole room.
Yeah.
And
I'll
that wouldn't
just-
be the only thing after us.
Well, Mundus is something you don't have to worry about. It was my family that took him down. And I will carry my father's torch. And I will bring him down should he show his face.
You believe he has a vendetta towards you, towards your bloodline?
Towards my family? Yeah.
So wait, you do know this demon?
After all, Mundus?
Yeah.
To be honest, I only know what I've read in my father's books.
Okay.
Which is.
That he needs to fall. He is a vile demon. That doesn't deserve a chance to breathe. One of the vilest scum I've ever heard of.
He kept records of this demon.
Yes. My father recollected a lot of his journeys. Including talking about those that he loved and protected a long time ago.
You still have those?
Yeah.
Can I take a look at them? At some point?
At some point, yes.
That might get me where I
But-
need to.
This is
This
as good a clue as any, Curry,
Yes.
to find out what happened to
Yeah.
your father. And it seems your brother as well.
Dawn.
Brother? Oh. Psycho one.
Not gonna lie. Okay, that guy had what he had coming to him. I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not. I got an asshole. Got
Was this
responsible terrorist.
demon the one that was wielding your brother's weapon?
Oh, right, that. So, I went on another excursion along with Deshka and the others. Fellow Nephilims I had with me too. Sparta emerged from some grave. Through some sort of weird light. I thought at first it was dawn, but then the more I saw his technique, the worser the dread that filled me. Being cut by Sparta is like being cut by 5 dimensions. That's how brilliant his technique is.
Enlighten me. Who is this Sparta? Is he connected to Mundus?
You could say that in a way. As far as I know, a couple of years ago, maybe a couple thousand, he was the one that turned on his own people for the sake of humankind.
Ooh. Huh.
Still have to remember to give him a thank you card.
So wait, kind of like your grandfather?
No, Sparta's not related to
Oh,
us.
I just remember your dad talking about your grandfather, on occasion. So he talked a bit about how he met your grandmother and had your dad.
I wish I could have met them.
Don't suppose they're still around.
You'd be surprised, but I don't know.
I mean, I don't think your grandmother would still be alive, but I mean, your grandfather, I don't know how long demons are generally, around.
Oh.
He never
demons
mentioned
can
his
last
name.
For a long, long time.
So. Might also
But
be
I
another
just
good
wanted
Were
to
way
your
to
grandpa
find him.
parents demons?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
well,
know if they're alive or dead.
Ryder was half human, half demon. You know, relative
You're right,
to
yeah.
his parents. His
He was
mother
a
was human.
half Cambrian, if I recall.
Yes,
A Cambion, yeah.
yes.
Cambion.
But I just wanted to share this information with you all because I know how closely related to some things that we are. Just I guess thank you for what you've done for my father, for our family.
I know not what these memories entailed, but it seems you did get a glimpse of what your father experienced. If even for a few years. They were only several, but we all did experience a lot.
And there are blanks. Things I probably shouldn't question for the sake of my own sanity.
Fractured memories. Perhaps your father also suffered from them.
Maybe. So, what about the other thing, though? Because I'd like to know about it, too. Is there anything on that front? Or are we just only sitting here and waiting?
Sorry.
I think
You want to be specific?
Yeah. I think it needs to be specified. There are a lot of shit going on right now.
Yep.
Oh, right.
I don't know what
Sorry.
you're talking about. I'm chilling.
Just wanted some information upon the thing we talked about before in Sachi's office.
Hmm. Fortunately,
Frank's office.
for a short time, it was at the onsen, I believe.
Oh, that thing.
Oh.
Fortunately, the assassins that are after me and us seem to have been called off.
Called off?
And then,
That is my guess, anyway. Yes, or too much trouble.
Don't go to the north, though. Or at least go with
Don't bring that
somebody.
up. I have to tell you guys all that bullshit that just happened last
Oh.
night.
Last night? What? Maybe one thing at a time, at least.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
I do have to get my nails done in about half an hour, though. Maybe more.
Oh my god.
He's got an appointment.
Fucking point.
I like to take care of myself. Look at these babies, dude.
I can't.
When it comes to Nosferat and the Dark Council, I am keeping tabs as best I can. Going into the city is dangerous, but I have little birds to keep me updated.
Okay.
The plan in that regard, and we are preparing for it. I will be enlisting the help of the Blooded, a rogue community of vampires, alongside everyone in this manor, to combat the Council
We got
and any further assassins.
He's a dweeb.
Well. And another thing that has happened, I should let you know, is that within those memories, something about me changed.
How so?
I've always known for a while that I fight in a way that my father does. And I've been feeling different lately. Guess you could say all of that training that you all did years ago I guess you could say that my father's half of it anyway now sifts through me.
Sorry, hold on, wait, sorry. You're telling me somehow through his memories intrinsically passed on skills to you?
Sounds like you're assimilating with him, and that would freak me the fuck out.
Yeah, I'd be a little
That's
concerned
my
about that.
interpretation.
Hey, not like that.
Okay, I just want to make sure you
just-
don't think you're like living in somebody's shadow, because that's like
Hey,
we can't really
hey.
unpack that here. We're not equipped. to
Hey,
do that.
I happen you know, I am not my father. All right?
I mean, I know
I'm still
that.
me.
Okay. Okay. I'm just...
Just be careful, please.
Sure. Absolutely. But rest assured, with all those newfound things that I'm learning and such, and seeing everything, you can bet I will continue to use my power for the sake of all of mankind. Besides, I want to be able to watch TV in peace.
Ew, what the fuck?
Priorities.
Telenovela must be protected.
Hey, look, telenovelas are serious, okay?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, Victor,
Sure.
I dropped my phone in your couch.
What? Then
Wait,
You may
I'll get that
never
later.
get back.
Don't worry.
Did it?
I
Last time
lost
you
my
dropped your
goddamn phone.
Last time you dropped your phone, you were on a date too.
What does that have to?
Yeah.
Are you on a date
be
with that
dropping you- wait,
fucking
hold on,
guy who
you-
sounds like a garbage disposal?
Do you just like
Oh,
dropping your
yes.
phone?
I guess I
Still?
do.
Oren, you had news to share.
I get
Something
like
happened
dropping your phone
yesterday,
in
you
front of
said?
deer men.
Trying to help.
Right. So, yeah, no, thank you for the segue. So, you know how this cult fucking group is coming after me and my family?
Yeah.
Question mark, question mark. Had to tell my kids to basically not say their name, put on disguises, just be safe, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to do the same thing, but I am sticking to people that can hold their own, as well as myself, just in case I do get overwhelmed. And Gildear does know this. I told Curry last night. Aside from that, my uncle came in to Purple Lotus. So a
Oh,
joke
shit.
happened at the onsen where I was getting arrested by Gildear. But somebody, some bitch ass, whether it be my brother, Dowd, or my uncle sending his people, or
Don't be mean to your brother.
I don't know, could be. We'll find
Don't
out.
do? Sure life.
It-
Live it.
He
No, don't
He
be
came
mean.
in going, "Why did I get news that you were being handcuffed and being taken to prison?" He was fucking furious. That was a hell of a bit too. And he goes, family issues, I won't get into that, but I did sit down and have a talk with him, and he goes, "Just make sure you don't ask any of those questions like Heinrich does." And I said, "What's wrong with Heinrich? Is he a pain
What
in your
the
ass?" He goes,
hell?
"That would be putting it lightly."
I'm gonna
Apparently
beef
he's
with
still
him.
waiting for you. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
I'm gonna beef with him. It's my name too.
Some people have been asking more
So-
questions both that I and Arbor did.
Oh.
Well, this bitch. Sorry, my uncle is hiding shit, and I know that. I tried to bring up what you brought up, Curry, to him. I said, why is it that we get a sharp pain in our heads every time things are mentioned? Why is all this shit happening? He said there are things that I cannot even speak of, whether it was allowed or not.
So he knows something.
He's old enough to be around for a lot of things, so.
I will be transparent. That is why I wanted access to your library in the north.
I don't want to go.
I know that your uncle knows things, and that library can help. I wish access to it. That is not the only other pathway we have available. Recently, I've met a trio of businessmen and women who hail from the ZTC, Zephyr Trading
What's
Company. Zephyr Trading Company.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I've met
Oh.
them. The white-haired man. You've seen him, right? Tall guy with the missing eye. William.
Visual
Yes.
William, I know names.
He was the one that choked out Snowbell at the onsen, and I threatened to
He's
rip off
got
his
some-
balls and put it to the wall.
Oh.
He did what?
Nice. But
He
also,
came in.
that
He
dude's got
came in and
problems.
very much. He came and humbled not only myself, making an embarrassment out of me, but he also talked to them too, and they were all pish posh proper and shit.
What do you mean, what went to the cafe and they were all drunk
Can
as
we-
shit talking to us?
Fish bus. Proper.
Were you,
Sorry,
I'm not sure if they were drunk, but they were
Several of them, I think.
rabble
There's like a
rousers.
couple of them that
Yikes.
were. Yeah.
But we're backtracking.
Yeah, but
I believe
sorry.
they are connected to Zephyr, or at least Stock's family.
hmm.
I miss him.
doesn't ring a bell.
And that is not only it. They are going
Show
up
yourself.
north.
Hold.
Is he shitting himself? What's
An
happening?
expedition.
Hold on. It's that pain some of us get. Goes away.
Take
It's
an
just,
ibuprofen.
That's right. I know who that is. Stark.
Are you with us, Scurry?
Sorry, the memories are flashing again. Sorry.
is this person, like what the rest of you are, I assume?
Eh?
Stark
Stark?
was a fellow classmate. Yes.
Oh,
He's a human. He's probably dead ass dead. Yeah.
Mm.
Use my squad leader
However,
though.
Dead ass dead.
Yeah.
Could be.
more or less.
Go on,
yeah.
Heinrich.
however, he was a part of a large family house that dealt with trading goods, artifacts of great power.
Like that ring of his.
I have yet to
Ring.
it.
Stuff that probably shouldn't get in bad
Yeah.
people's hands.
He had a fancy ring. Had some sort of spirit in it. What was its name? Was it just?
Well,
I don't remember.
Zeffy. I called her
Zeffy?
Zappy though, 'cause that's how I misheard it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Zeffy.
Zeffy. That's what they called her. Use their
I
power.
met
Remember
this
there being like
man.
4 sentient objects? or something? I don't know.
He had darker skin, but a lighter complexion in his eyes and his hair. He was with William, that group. Well dressed and everything. Him and I talked. He talked about, well, trading with my family for generations apparently, and also that he also carries something that whispers in his ear.
Oh.
And it had a name.
What was the
And
name?
he talked about started with a T, I believe. Tara? Maybe? I'm sorry, I
Terra sounds.
can't remember.
Terra sounds right.
So,
He talked about opening a place to have people basically spar, and I accepted the offer. Because I kind of want to see what he's talking about, and plus, business, family, friends, whatever you call it, try to get on their good side, even though I hate William. Maybe we should all go?
so we have more.
Almost being
questions than
suspicious, maybe. I
answers.
don't know.
It's
Well, I
like
mean,
more things are
more
opening, the more we
questions,
find.
yes.
Further trip.
But more pathways. As I was saying before we got off track, this trading company, I believe, is connected to Stark's family. Somehow, the description of their founder is very similar to him. They've invited me and us to their company, a new building in Zafira.
Oh, wait, when you mean us, you mean like all of us?
They've invited me, but I'm sure they won't mind if I bring along company.
Right.
I want to know more, especially since they are headed north on an expedition for artifacts.
Oh, that's
So
not
the
good.
pathways converge.
Yeah.
So,
Um,
basically,
it's very scary.
What's...
Well, I mean, you're right. We do have pathways that we can explore. Besides, I owe it up to my father and my mother to seek out these mysteries and finally put an end to this madness. So anything helps, I suppose.
Okay.
Wouldn't exactly call
I'm
it
sure
putting
Vic
an
can
end to this
organize
madness,
a
but-
visit, so.
Okay.
Granted, might not be all of us going, but I think we
You
should
make
just
sure I
keep
got all of
everyone
this.
in the loop.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
I think
Miles.
we should all go.
Sure, I got all this right. So, as it currently stands, Saphira Trading Company, meeting possibly all of us.
Zephyr, sorry, I
Avenue.
keep confusing the two.
Zephyr Trading Company. It's very similar. I can see how. Possible fight association in the works from one of them. That's an avenue.
Mm-hmm.
You got Mundus shit. However that works out, I can probably help you. Just let me know. These are our 3 points of attack to figure out what the next step is.
Next step.
Any questions?
I'm dealing with my own shit. I don't know if I can butt in at any time. Just another thing I noticed, by the way, was Volley grabbed William by the chin and goes, "What was it?" He said it was a ghost from the past and asked him his name.
Was this last night?
But, like,
What happened
William's
last
last... I don't know.
William is...
I don't know.
Who again?
night? No, I said, was this last night? You said something happened last night.
Oh, yeah, no. My uncle
Okay,
met,
but talk
you
about
know,
this thing first.
gave us all...
Okay.
What, the William? I don't know. He just
Yeah.
said, "Oh, a ghost from my past," and he just beelines for him and grabs him by the face and was like, well, you know, he just started inspecting him. I
Ugh.
don't know, kind of like how he saw Victor and Arbor and them.
Then let's do this.
He didn't do anything weird to me.
Do you have
Anything, I
William's
thought he
contact information?
ignoring me. I had to go
Better
confront him
fucking not.
myself. Granted, I was probably never anybody
If you
interesting
have
to
William's
him.
contact information. There's
All
a
things
possibility
considered.
that you can open up a door for me to go and meet with him. Considering I've already been trying to work on some type of coordination for a fight organization inside Zafira, it
Gotcha.
might be a good avenue between the two of us. So that way,
I
can go
mean,
ahead and
my
at least
uncle and
bridge that
them-
gap.
Yeah, they worked. We've been dealing with them for years, apparently, so I think that's a good avenue anyway. Plus,
It feels a bit
Heinrich's
more
got
close
an
to the
invitation.
ground. So it doesn't have as many.
Volley has been dealing with the trading company for years.
Apparently, he's met. I don't know how to explain it. You know how
I checked
cryptic
out
he is?
Stark did
Cryptic.
have hella connections, so.
Well,
Yeah, I'm sorry, Heinrich. I don't know. But I find it weird it's been happening quite fast, quite quickly lately. And it was like a domino effect after I talked to you. Because everything went to shit last night.
You want to go through that real quickly? Because you got 8 minutes to your.
I still want to kind of.
Oh,
am I
yeah.
just bad luck?
Yeah.
No, it just
Yeah, maybe.
was a
Or I might
coincidence,
be,
is all.
'cause as soon as I showed up.
I want to talk more, but I do have my nail appointment. But I will say this. My
Keep it
uncle
brief,
almost
it can be
sent us to
detailed
a
later.
place. You ever heard of Mogdod? Yeah.
Magda.
Where?
No?
Oh.
Who? Where?
I want to say it rings a bell,
Go
but
on.
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Go on. Do a second.
I feel like we might get some answers.
In
You
Mock-
speak of the ruins to the north.
I do. The place nobody should be going to ever.
Yeah, that place might be crawling, especially with the ocean acting up over there.
You literally can't get too close to that place.
Yeah.
What is
But my
Mogdot?
lovely uncle almost sent. It's translated to loosely Dark Death.
Oh, well, that
Things
isn't
that go there
ominous.
don't come out.
It's just awful
There's a
place in
reason.
like the north. If I'm right.
In Osterkald, yeah. Way even beyond, but.
Yeah.
I know I'm scrambling all over the place. Like, it's been a hell of a fucking ride for me, but I needed to spill all this too, but
Yeah, you can divulge.
He almost
in more
sent-
detail later.
Go ahead.
yeah. He almost sent Gildir and I to that place, just to prove a point.
Why? Because you're dating somebody?
Exactly.
It checks out for him.
Yes.
Plus, he's kind of mad that he arrested me.
He could do anything.
It was like a joke thing, wasn't
Why?
it?
Aaron, look. I'm really sorry about that. I feel like
It's frost giant shit. I'm sure Bio
Don't worry
had to
about
go
it.
through hell on earth to prove himself. It's just kind of a rite of passage. Especially for royalty.
That's-
But
That's
that's
his
kind of
name.
extreme. I'm gonna be real.
Also, don't worry about
So-
it. Just weird. It literally was just after talking to you.
Okay.
Also, I'm kind of mad that you got to see my parents before me.
Look.
I had a crush on your mom way back in the day.
Fucked up. Just letting you know you fucked up.
Giant crush
Hey,
on her.
You fucked up.
Come on, man.
Me chilling.
Victor's
I got
looking at
over
you,
it.
by the way.
Seriously.
Oh, he is? Well, I mean, that's when I
What in
first
the
got to the school. I had a
haberdasheries of
huge
evil
crush on
did I
her.
do wrong?
But it was more like infatuation more
pretty.
than anything
What
else.
does that mean?
I looked up to her
Huh?
a lot. She was
Thanks,
cool.
guys.
What does that mean?
It's something, so I
Sorry.
was sifting through the memories, and it's something my father used
You
to
kind
say
of
a
hid
long
at
time
first, so
ago.
you know.
The hell is that? Haberdashery and hemoglobin. Those two things aren't even correlated. Why would you
Is he
say
on
that?
about the... Wait a minute. That was something his dad always used to say.
Yeah, he said something about a haberdashery and hemoglobin.
Oh,
It's
fuck,
something my
man.
dad something my dad said, alright? I'm just sifting through the memories.
He's
I'm
assimilating.
I'm about to give you.
He
hemoglobin.
really is.
I'm convinced.
You've
He's
got
assimilating and
your
he's cool
appointment.
with it.
I've got work to do.
Yeah.
We'll
Dude.
know it's
Give me
dire
those
straits
books.
if he starts talking
You can give me those books. I'll look through them and see what information I can get you, and
about
probably
the
assist you some way somehow.
CHEESE.
And I guess I have to look into this Zephyr Trading Company.
I have their card if you
He
want
might
it.
trigger something. Keep it out low.
Yeah, I know.
We'll take the card.
I have all their information anyway, but take the card.
Another thing I want to
Um,
say.
Yes.
I'll get you in touch.
Good.
Somebody wanna carry me?
A lot of research.
I'm glad that I'm able
Sure.
to speak
Mm.
my mind here.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'll get up.
So,
I was gonna airlift you.
Come here, Curry.
I'm sure you've never flown before.
Sorry about the speed run of information.
Nah, it's okay.
I usually don't do that.
That reminds me. Ion, do you remember that visitor we had maybe a week or so ago? Felix showed up to the station.
Yeah. Yeah.
Old family friend. That's my godmother.
Shut
do-
the fuck up.
She knew both my parents.
That's
Wait
not
a
very
fucking-
nice.
Are you serious?
She's visited a couple of times before I woke
He's
up.
got the birds.
My dad said she has been busy or something. He hadn't heard from her in a long time, and she showed up.
Before you
Apparently,
go,
she's
is
been
he treating you
hibernating,
Nice? I have to know. Is he being nice to
resting and recovering from something that happened.
you? Because if he does something, I will.
But
I
apparently,
will,
she's
I
up and
will do
about
something.
again. She stopped by and wanted to talk.
He's decent.
She seems to be
It's not
doing.
relative to
Decent.
something
Not a
I did.
bitch or a pussy or anything.
Should it?
Is he like?
Should it be something that you did?
Well,
Did
the
you
last time I
do
saw
something?
her, she was the one that
Alright, well, you
rescued
know,
me
don't be
from
afraid
the
to,
astral
like-
sea, considering there was a vast explosion that kicked me into it.
Oh. Well, I don't know anything about
was just
that.
there
She
for-
didn't mention anything
But,
about that, but
he's a decent guy.
I don't know. At the very
Um,
least, I've made contact again, and it's good to see her. So
How do I? put
I
it?
don't exactly have a lot of news like
He
them,
did
but
have wife and kids.
Neither do
before,
I.
Like,
It
she
seems
did
like
before,
been-
mention
Has no
she
idea
had
what he's
looked
doing.
into
Well,
the
But
Damn.
arm situation.
Adopted like you?
She
That
says
makes
she
me
hasn't
anxious.
seen or felt, but I did tell her
I'm
about
gonna be
the
nice.
whole
I'll stop it there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
missing part bit,
Oh, it's fine. Okay,
the emerald.
mishmash of freaks.
Mhm.
So we're not sure. It's possible that if they're looking for something, even if they're using magic, they might be
Okay.
looking for the wrong thing.
I'll hold my tongue. Maybe I should.
Who knows? Maybe at some point in
But-
time, my
but,
entire arm got
um,
replaced with something else.
I'm gonna see him again tonight, or at least try to.
Okay.
He's a
Speaking of
very
which,
important council
arm-wise,
member, which sucks.
if you come down to the lab, we should have a working prototype by
Mhm.
now.
Yeah, the
I'm not
next
sure.
one.
My uncle
So
was like, "Are you serious?" And he goes, "Yeah, I hope
you're
it's serious
welcome
enough for
to
marriage." And
get it
I was
fitted
like, what
and
the fuck, man?
test it out. See how well it works for you.
I don't
Mhm.
know.
He was gonna send us to Mogdog just to prove a point. I was like, "That's we
think
shouldn't.
that's
Stupid."
kind of fucking extreme, yeah. I don't know what Lyle went through, because, you know, kind of just split after school. But I can imagine it was rough, just not, like, go to this place that everyone dies in. Kind of rough.
It's always so gloomy.
Yeah.
That's not
Anyway,
exactly my
nails. I'll see y'all later.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
Take care. Good to see you again.
Love. See ya.
Stay safe.
Likewise.
I can't put more candles over there, it's too cold over there.
Either way, we should probably. Well, you're free to do whatever you want, but I'm gonna head out.
I would hope
and try to
so.
Get started on
Yeah,
this
we're
research.
clearing out. Got something to, I gotta pull Victor away for something, so.
Well, considering I've probably got to go through several dozen journals and, I don't know, research the entirety of the Zephyr trading company.
Are you exploring? Because the mirrors to leave are that way.
I don't know
Like-
how to get around this place. I've never been here before.
Come with me. I know the way.
Yeah.
I got lost
she
earlier.
knows. You'll get a proper
Get me
tour
out of this
soon.
house. This is too much.
Come on, Ion.
What's
I know
wrong
the
with
way.
my fucking house? Too many
Nothing's
cobwebs
wrong
for
with
you?
your house.
We like it
Honestly,
that way?
it's really
Oh, okay.
complicated to navigate it. It has a certain rustic aesthetic.
The steward likes the cobwebs because they invite spiders, and he eats spiders.
That's,
I mean, spiders also eat other things, so.
I mean,
Yeah,
understandable,
well, he
but
eats everything.
dusty. That's my concern.
Yeah, look, as long as it doesn't invite bugkin, that's all I care about.
Bugkin? What's wrong with Bugkin? Wait, you know about Bugkin?
Of course we know about bugkin. Why wouldn't we know about bugkin?
I don't know. One of our classmates was a Bugkin. She was like a princess or something.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Not particularly one of my favorite classmates, but she was alright when she needed to be.
Fair enough.
She was like a giant shape-shifting spider lady. It was crazy. I don't know. All I know is she was always talking about how her society and their culture and her people, you know, secrecy and protecting themselves by staying hidden was sort of the goal. You know, they should really just use the
Just
door. but-
finish busting down the entirety of this wall, put a door in, and be done with it.
There's a door right there. It's just covered in cobwebs. But no, they want
Jesus, I couldn't even see that door.
Yeah, I know.
Holy crap.
So dark.
Arbor,
So
do you
feeble,
know
I can't
this Mason person
Some-
that Curry was talking about?
Mason? Yeah, that was one of my squad mates. One of my best friends, actually. Mason
This
Morris.
is like the third time somebody has told me that they think that I look like them, and I'm trying to figure out.
I mean, there's a similarity. You both have, like, bright green eyes. You're both, dark-skinned, so it's definitely a similarity, but I don't know. I don't know what happened to his family. I don't know what happened to most of my squad. Most of them were humans minus the one half-elf we had. And,
Oh.
to be honest, I don't even know if he ever graduated. I had my doubts thinking about it because, he had this whole thing, he joined a military academy because he wanted to have fun.
What the hell? What kind of psychotic shit? Whoa. The fuck?
Yeah, there's a hole. Can't you see it?
Damn, this place is dark. No.
One of the few things I can do, right? Was it this way or was it?
I don't think so. That is, pretty sure some kind of twisted torture chamber device
cage.
thing.
You put people in the cage.
I don't wanna.
Or was it down this way? I don't know. I'd offer a light, but I'm fairly certain my magic is too feeble to generate even that. At least
I mean, have you tried?
knock myself on my ass. So unless you want to drag me out of here.
Sure. You know, with enough practice, I'm
Oh,
sure.
I'm glad you're so excited for that. Is it this way or?
I'm not.
No, we
That
walked
was a
in.
joke.
No, I could have sworn it was back this way. Isn't there like a set of stairs? Did you hear that?
Is it?
I don't remember. No, oh no, that's a wall.
That is a wall. Arbor. I don't know. Okay. See, now I understand why it is that you got trapped in the basement. Okay. You know what?
Oh, here comes Curry.
Oh, maybe Curry knows the way out.
Show off.
Whew. Huh?
Do you know the way?
You know the way?
Let's see.
Yeah, what he said.
Do I know?
I could have sworn. Was it back here?
Let's see.
This is fucking massive, man.
Hey, wait for me.
It's
Did you
just
find the
walls.
way?
Is it over here?
No.
Because I remember when we came in, it was. Wait, was it? No. No, we walked over here.
Oh, right. Hey, Arbor, a word?
Okay. Sanitary. Oh, he found it.
Found it.
Let's get out of here first. Yeah. I just want you to. That. Not my father.
Sorry?
I'm not my dad.
Well, yeah. Of course not. You're
I
his son.
just wanted you to. Yeah, of course. Yeah. So, I guess you could say, no worries, no pain from me. Guess.
Just, maybe, I don't know, self-monitor a little bit? Might be a decent idea.
Why is that?
I don't know, just call it a precaution, I guess.
Oh, I got it. No, you don't have to worry too much about that. I assure you.
I worry about a lot of things, Harry. That was kind of what kept me alive. A lot of us alive. My constant worrying and keeping an eye on people, watching. I got along so
I
well
got
with
you,
everyone.
Arbor.
We saw things as they really were and didn't let our guard down.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
What?
More names. No, it's okay.
Should I start just rattling them off and get it
Ida.
over with?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say I can pull up the medical files. even though
Ida
I don't want to.
Samharish.
Okay. She was your partner in the same team, right?
She was one of my squad mates, yes. Partner, is a strong word. She was probably my best friend.
Oh, sorry.
Just one of them, anyways.
Right.
I was close with
Go
everybody
on.
in my squad, but her and Mason were probably the two biggest people that
I feel like
trusted the
Mason
most.
and I would have been great friends, I think, if I were there back then.
Probably. You two would probably get up to some
So-
hijinks.
Hmm.
But yeah,
So, who else is there?
Ida Samharish, Hannah Hart. Gavin.
Go on.
What was? I don't remember Gavin's last name.
My
Hold on,
father.
let me see if I can find it.
My father always referred to Miss
See it?
Hannah. She has a gat.
Oh. Yes, she
The name
had
I
a
found it.
gun.
Is it this one?
Yep.
There you go. Okay.
Gavin.
How do you say that? Is it Landramore?
Yes, Latrimore is how you pronounce it. At least I think so.
Interesting.
Gavin Latrimore.
Alright, close.
Jake Cully. He was the sixth and often absent,
Whoa,
we'll
hold
say.
it, hold 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 it. There you go. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Right. He was the problem one, from what I've seen from my father's memories.
Problem, I guess I wouldn't have really ever considered him a problem. He was just troubled. He struggled. He wanted to fight and do all of this for fun, not because it was a duty and, an expectation, an honor to be able to serve people and protect them. Together we stand united as one, the whole Cross-Allied Forces motto. Well, at least Ascension Academies.
Yeah.
My head is starting to hurt.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. So either it's coincidence or you're hitting something. Let's keep going.
Obviously Arbor Soleil, that's me. And then I told you about Mason Morris.
Yep.
That was my other best friend.
Let's see. What can I gather from these memories? My father and Mason, this guy Mason, seem to have been good friends.
Yeah, they hung out quite often. They got along really well. Two dudes, basically.
There's a sharp pain in my head.
Hey,
Felt as if someone
maybe we should
took my
stop,
soul
or...
out of me.
I mean, I can just start
No, it's
naming
fine.
off other people, other classmates, as far as I can recall.
You can keep going. I'm fine.
Okay. Well, so that was all of Ardent Vale. There was Ignis. I could start with all of them. Obviously, you know Victor Heinrich.
Yep, Vic.
His best friend Chips, who, I don't remember him ever having a last name. Maybe he didn't have one, or maybe it just was never mentioned.
It says
Could've
redacted
found.
here in the medical files.
Last name redacted?
Huh.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, so he never had one.
Or it was kept a secret.
Either he had one or it was
Specifically.
protected.
Yeah. Which
Yeah,
is a bit
that.
concerning. Maybe that has something to do with his history with the Vampire Council. Let's see. There was... Oh, Vivina Caceres. I was talking to you about her earlier. Bugkin.
Right. Right.
I need to go look up names because I can't remember all of them.
According to my memories of that, my father and her had good talks.
I guess you could say that. She was kind of the class busybody.
Hmm.
Oh. Wow. Very interesting.
Yeah?
Hey. These are medical records. I can't give you this information. You're not privy. What are you talking about?
No, I wouldn't even ask. I'm sorry.
I'm joking.
Genuinely can't remember
But
everybody's
I'm
names.
still not allowed to give it to you.
I got it. Rules and things. Protocols.
There was also Esme. I liked Esme, but she
Got
was
it.
definitely a bit of a character. Very flighty, we'll call it. But she was very kind.
Hmm.
She tried to
My
work
father-
hard as she could in her own way.
Yeah. My father was very blunt. In the memories, I see that he called her crazy. But a good friend.
To be fair, you're crazy.
Let's see.
Huh? Okay.
There was also, well, he died while I was at school. His name was Rook. He was a construct. Magical construct. Big, bright blue, glowing hands. Could do all sorts of crazy magic stuff.
Yeah.
Was destroyed during a mission, if you will, that we had in Abagua. Same one that I lost a chunk out of my side. Your dad actually helped me fill it in. That bit of emerald. Which I don't know where it is.
Rage and sorrow. I feel those when I hear that name.
Mm-hmm.
Sadness.
Rook was a friend. I felt close to him because we were both, not fleshy people. Both magically,
According to my father's.
inclined people, but he was prone to taking a beating.
Yeah. According to my father's memories, there was something called Rook Time.
Rook time?
It's a drink at the Lotus. What are you talking about?
What?
Yeah.
I mean, it was
Also-
something
You've
that...
never seen it?
No, I don't exactly go there all that often, and when I do, I don't exactly order much outside of tea.
It's literally on the menu. You can order a Rook Time. It's like
That's
a
assuming I would-
heavily mana infused drink.
So,
Huh. Weird.
for the most part, according to the memories, my father
Rook
and
time was
this
he would pick him up and dunk him in a fountain. Or any other large body of water. It was a thing he would do. He was also a bit of a prankster.
I can see that too.
Yeah.
Him and my father fought on several occasions, Rook and them fought on several occasions. Even got so mad to a point that my father even managed to shatter
Coffee.
his
I meant to say
chassis.
coffee. Oh, fuck. You're right.
You don't have to ask Sachi if he knows who it was that invented the Rook thing.
Please keep going, Arbor.
Yeah, there was Rook. Specca. Specca, we lost Specca partway into our second year. She, had to, leave. Well, I guess it was complicated. She had ties to outside groups and had to run. She was one of the only other healers that we had, very gifted necromancer.
I believe that she stole an artifact and then ran.
A genie's lamp that I actually helped her to recover. She was trying to keep it out of people's hands, but well, I guess secrecy doesn't really matter so much anymore, does it?
Nope, not in this day and age.
The key to finding them if they're
Unless
still around.
either of you are secretly Inquisition, at which point, I don't know, I might have to break someone's knees.
Ew. Gross. Disgusting.
Got it.
Wait, you actually know who that is?
No, I don't know what the Inquisition is.
The only Inquisition I know is the Spanish Inquisition.
Yeah, see, that's the one I know of.
I don't know anything about a Spanish, but the Inquisition was we'll call it a religious government movement that happened in mostly around Apagua, but they had ties in other places as well. They were slowly taking control of the region through political means. It was not great. They had a severe distaste for anyone that wasn't human.
Yes, of course.
Frankly disgusting, but...
Sounds like Zaris. Gross.
That does sound like Zaris.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, they're not the only
going.
types of people I've met that have weird hate boners for anyone that isn't human. We encountered them a couple of times.
What?
Nothing. Please go on. Huh?
Anyways, there was... Specca, Rook, I think that's all of Ignis, actually. Just as far as I can remember. There was Crystal Thorn. You obviously have heard of Stark. Stark Zephyr.
Mm-hmm.
Zephyr Trading Company issue, but... well, there was also Shizuko. I liked Shizuko. She was nice. Quite the tease when she wanted to be. She was dating my squad mate, Gavin. You good?
Yeah, good.
Alright. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, Lila. Her brother was good friends with your dad.
Zachary Fang.
Yes, Zachary Fang. Obviously, Lila Fang. They were not siblings by blood, to my understanding, though. More of like siblings by choice and by situation. Shizuko. Oh, Flora. Flora. Is it? Flora Lumi. She was really sweet.
Yeah.
I miss her. Nothing bad happened to her. Didn't deserve any of it. She was a genuine light about Academy. I don't think she could ever hurt anyone or anything. She was always trying to be good. As good as she could be.
I believe that.
Hmm.
Gone.
Oh. I mean, I guess there was also Barthol, but I don't remember what happened to Barthol. He sort of just left. Granted, his sister also left, and she was crazy.
Melanie.
Yeah, a member of your father's squad. She was a real piece of work. Tried to steal my legs once. Killed, wanted to kill multiple of our classmates. Grade A bitch, we'll put it.
When I hear that name, I'm starting to seethe. I wasn't even there.
Yeah, well, she was also, the daughter of, my squad's, I guess, squad teacher, if you want to call him that. Uh-oh.
Who was he?
Willow. Professor Willow. He's a dryad. Really old dude.
Yes.
Sorry, what about Willow?
Professor Willow. He was the teacher from my squad. Taught me a lot, actually. He was,
said it was a dryad?
Yeah. Professor taught, abjuration at Ascension while he was there. Eventually he left. Had a rose garden. Was very proud of it.
He
Gave,
my father the
nicknames to
nickname of
everybody at the
Storm.
school.
Yeah. That's coming in.
He
isn't
gave
it?
nicknames to people?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mine was kind of unoriginal, but it was sweet. He just called me Pinky.
And
Obvious
according
reasons.
to my
Second.
father's according to my father's memories, he made some people walk through rose bushes. I think including my dad.
Yeah, it was like a bit of a cruel punishment when students got really out of hand. He would, send them through the rose bush.
Yeah. That confirms everything I have with memory there. Dangerous man. Whew. Hmm.
I think I know this guy.
Really? Does a guy like that exist in this time?
I think so.
What? Wait, we need to confirm this. Do a confirmed search just to make sure.
Confirm what? Last I saw him,
This
he
is the
was,
same Willow, you know?
he was infected with, I guess a magical malady, we'll call it.
Yes.
Called it,
I don't know
the
about
nightmare.
nothing about a magical malady, but according to my records, there's a guy who's a dryad that's named Willow that's really tall, green, has dreadlocks.
He's alive?
That does sound a lot like him.
Give me one moment.
Right. So, you may keep going, Arbor.
I think that was everybody, as far as I can remember, from Crystal Thorn. They were down a few members. They lost some over the years. Well, I guess one of them, she wasn't lost so much as she died and then was resurrected. She came back as, Leonda. Leonda Heinrich.
That's right. It's coming back.
Before, though, we knew her
That
as...
person.
Well, we called her Rin, but it was Irinaria. She was a high elf. An Aldora.
That person exists today. Leonda.
What?
Yes. That person exists. I've seen them.
You have.
Rin.
You have seen
Yes.
Leonda.
According to my records.
Yes. Leonda's been at PL and Onsen a couple times. As well as the Heinrich Manor.
She about this tall, has a ponytail, it's kind of stacked.
Kind of stacked. That's her. And the look that I see within the memories matches the description of the day. Okay.
Jojo was
Guys.
never a part of Crystal Dawn.
Yes.
At least I don't recall him being a part.
That
Was
is
he
a
part of
strong
Crystal Dawn?
feeling.
Did she? Did I? No, she hasn't.
Okay. That was rough. That Leonda does exist.
Shit, I got an emergency. Sorry. I
Right.
gotta head out.
Be-
I'll catch up with you
Be
guys later.
careful.
Yep.
Okay. Well, shit.
Listen,
I mean, it makes sense that she's still alive, especially, I mean, given Victor's here and he was the one who sired her.
Yes. Yes. So, with all the names that you've brought up and such, I can definitely confirm that a lot of these people hold special places within my father's heart. Including yourself.
How much did you see?
Like I said, I am not my father, and I do not feel the same way that he has for you.
That is not what I was asking. That is... Oh. No. I just...
Do not worry, Miss Arbor. I assure you, I am but a friend.
Would hope so. No offense, you're not my type.
What? I didn't even ask.
You're also the son of one of my best friends, so that would be really awkward.
Yeah, it would be awkward. I mean, come on, what do you take me for? And besides, I have a huge amount of respect for you. So please, don't assume such things. Besides, you look cool. But,
What?
it's always great to fight alongside my father's friends.
We've never fought together.
Not yet, but I do look forward to it.
If that ever happens, I'm, down an arm. And also possibly a leg. What the fuck?
Oh! Are you okay, Miss Arbor?
Not particularly.
Oh. Well, thanks to you, I've been able to sift through a lot of the memories today. So, thanks a lot for that. Like I said back there are still blanks. Areas I dare not inquire about. Since I'm pretty sure those things can wait.
Yeah. Just, be careful. I'm gonna go home.
Alrighty. Have a safe trip then, Miss Arbor.
Thanks. You too.
Not a problem. You're welcome.
This is working. Oh, yeah.
Oh, just step on through. Just step on through.